That property was sold to a developer, and they're now building houses to it, and they're slowly moving down to where the site is. And when they initially started that development, the plan was that we probably have use of that until sometime towards the end of this year. And they came back 6 weeks or so ago and said, we need it now because they're just selling the houses as fast as they can put them up. So we're probably within 100. They're probably within 100 yards now of the actual convenience site now. So we've got to be out by the end of March.
Gotcha. So time is ticking down until
That's correct.
There's an opportunity to find a new location.
And we thought we had a permanent site, and that sort of fell through. So now we're back looking for a permanent site. The residents here do have the option of being able to use the foxhole, which is just across state line in North Carolina. So for at least temporary, that'll probably be what they'll be having to do.
Gotcha. And are there, if this opportunity that's being proposed right now doesn't work out, are there other options that are being looked at too?
Well, I spent all morning this morning driving around looking at places or property that were for sale, and things that might be a good site to look at. So I've been sending emails to the administrator all morning saying, what about this? And so they're going to start looking at that Monday.
Gotcha. And is this a testament of civic involvement, and if like in this case, the residents were so passionate about not wanting it in their neighborhood that they made their voices heard? Is that the takeaway from this? Maybe is to to stay involved and to share how you believe things are going?
Well, I think there's two takeaways with it. Number one is that we probably could have done a better job on the county side of preparing the residents for what we were thinking about, and maybe have met with them prior to putting up the hearing signs. And the second takeaway is that if you're involved and you're aware of what's going on in your community, you can have an influence on it.
Definitely. And I think is there and what's scheduled on March 12th is a zoning hearing, or
it's a hearing before the Building and Zoning Appeals Board, because the county owned the property. It was already properly zoned for the convenience center to go there. We didn't have to go through to have the property rezoned, but there are variances that the county was asking for as far as the setbacks. How far it can be away from the road, how far it can be away from the park, and so that was why it was going before the Board of Zoning Appeals.
Okay. Anything else you want to add about what I haven't asked you that you want to point out?
Well, I will point out again that I've been looking all day today for potential sites. I've gotten a number of emails from the concerned citizens. I've tried to give them the information that I had. I pretty much found out about the rezoning about the same time they did. So, because it wasn't something that had to come before council. It was a choice that the administrator could make as the administrator of the county. And he had briefed us on the fact that we would need to have an alternate site because the original site that we were looking for is not going to work out. So.
And they've been circulating some plans, like in black and white. Is that for the existing proposed site next to the one that everyone's concerned about, or is that another one?
No, that was that site. There was an original one that was posted with the original documents. I guess it was a red line copy.
Okay.
And the county had already decided that was too close to the park, and so they had an engineering firm do a drawing showing it moved to the back of the property to be as far away from the park as it could. But that document was just gotten to the county yesterday, so I think it was switched out on the website yesterday, but the other document showing it closer to the park had already been posted. And that's the document that a lot of people have seen. I think that all the ones that have emailed with concerns have been sent the new revised document.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Time. Okay.